Now, one thing I constantly get requests for is any kind of dessert that looks really, really impressive but takes virtually no effort. And today's recipe definitely fits the bill. There's only 3 ingredients. It looks amazing, but there's literally 0 effort. It's just a bit of a mix and it looks amazing. So let's make this beautiful ultimate Nutella chocolate mousse on the One Pot Chef. First things first, we're going to start by melting some chocolate. I've got 100 grams of dark chocolate here. Now, this isn't anything fancy or expensive. This isn't one of those 70% cocoa ultra bitter dark chocolates. This is just your normal, everyday, bog standard eating dark chocolate. So you don't have to go for anything expensive or fancy. Just a normal dark chocolate will be fine. 100 grams, I've broken it up, popped it into a bowl, and I'm just going to zap it in the microwave for about 1 to 2 minutes, stopping every 30 seconds to give it a stir with a metal spoon until it is completely melted and smooth. Once it's melted and completely smooth, see how beautiful that is, we're just going to set this aside to cool for about 10 minutes while we work on our other ingredients. Next, in a large mixing bowl, I've got 300 milliliters, about 1.5 cups of whipping cream. Any cream suitable for whipping will be fine, as long as it's nice and cold and fresh out of the fridge. And using an electric hand mixer, we're just going to beat this for about maybe 2 minutes, medium speed, until we get nice soft peaks. And there we go, that looks lovely. It's nice soft whipped cream there. We've pumped a whole bunch of air into that, so it's almost doubled in volume now, so that's looking absolutely perfect. Next, we're going to add in our Nutella. I'm adding in 3/4 cup of Nutella, or you can use any chocolate hazelnut spread you like, that will be fine. And we're just going to beat that into the cream using the electric hand mixer again. I recommend using a spatula to scrape down the sides, just to make sure everything is completely mixed together, and then giving it one final beating. Lastly, we're going to take our cooled melted chocolate and we're just going to drizzle it over the top like so. You don't have to be too fancy with this, just enough to get it all over the top there. And then just using a metal spoon, we're just going to swirl it around a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. Do a little bit of folding here, and that's it. Just swirl it around so you've got a bit of chocolate all through it. Lovely, perfect. Now all we need to do is spoon this into serving glasses. And just spoon it in there. That's looking good. Lovely. And some flake chocolate on top to decorate. That looks lovely. And that's it. Now, these are ready to eat immediately, although I personally recommend popping them into the fridge to chill for at least 2 hours before serving. It helps to firm it up a little bit slightly, and the fact that it's chilled just makes it that much nicer. So you can either eat straight away or pop it in the fridge to chill for later. While our Nutella chocolate mousses are chilling in the fridge, I thought I'd take this opportunity to remind you to check out my social media: Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Links in the video description underneath this video on YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the subscription button and the little notification bell next to it. That way you won't miss out on any of my new videos. Look at that beautiful marbling effect you get on the side from the whipped cream, the Nutella and the dark chocolate all swirled together. And of course you get a little bit of crunch from the chocolate flakes on top. But really, this is probably the easiest dessert you will ever make. This made 2 fairly large portions, although you could easily put this into 4 smaller portions if you want. You could also double the ingredients and make a larger portions if you wanted to as well. There are so many options for this. You could add fruit on top instead of the flaked chocolate if you want to create the illusion of health. If, however, you're quite happy with this, you could even take this to the next level. You could add some crushed nuts on top, maybe a little chocolate sauce, whatever you'd like. Well, let's get in and have a taste. Look at the beautiful swirls and marbling in that. That looks absolutely gorgeous. So, time to have a quick taste. Oh, just the smell of it. Oh. Okay, it's totally fat-free. Mmm. Oh my God. Mmm. You definitely don't need to add any extra sugar to that because that is absolutely heavenly. It's a beautiful combination. You get that creaminess, obviously, from the cream, but you get this sort of sweet milkiness from the Nutella. You get a bit of sharp, dark bitterness from the dark chocolate, and the mixture, it just swirls together and becomes this beautiful hyper chocolate flavour. And got those little bit of crunchy bit on top from the chocolate flake. That is absolutely decadent. It is so naughty. I'm really trying not to eat the whole thing of this, but you know, it's just I better double check it. I mean, like, I don't want to be giving you something that's not properly tested. Okay, it's tested. I'm testing myself. That is absolutely sublime. You are going to love this. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later. It is great to be back in the kitchen, but obviously there's been a bit of an absence. I've been off YouTube for just over 2 months, so I've had a lot of people asking what's going on, so I thought I'd just give you a quick background of what's been happening. First, we had a bit of a family emergency down here, and so kind of had to focus on that. But on top of that, I ended up going over onto a new round of autoimmune treatments because I have an autoimmune disease and basically my immune system is about 10 times more powerful than it should be. So instead of attacking bacteria and viruses and all the bad stuff that gets into your body, it just attacks my body. So I've been having monthly injections and I am now on a new treatment which I have every 2 months. Upside is that obviously, instead of having it monthly, I'm having it every 2 months, so I've got a bit of a break between treatments. Downside to it is, though, it makes me feel like absolute crap. I feel so sick, and it inflames anything that is bad in your body. So as someone who has a spinal injury and osteoarthritis in my spine, that's not good. So I can often be feeling absolutely sick and in a lot of pain for at least a week or so after each treatment, sometimes longer. So I needed to take some time off after Christmas so I could just basically get used to this sort of changes in circumstance, and I'm starting to feel a lot better. So we're getting there slowly but surely. But in the meantime, I'm not going to be sticking to a specific schedule with my video uploads. I'm going to be making my videos just as I feel up to it. So hopefully you guys will understand that. It's not a great situation, but I'm getting there slowly and I can see the end in sight eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, guys, it's so great that you stuck around to support me. I love you lots. Mwah. Keep out of trouble and I shall talk to you soon.